They haven't touched it. We've been through that playbook. We went through that task force with Operation Unite. We know exactly what they're capable of, and we know they can do it. We've seen them do it before. Why aren't they doing it now? There's a lot of people making a lot of money off of this. You got tow truck drivers. They really need to be doing some investigating on. So I wanted to talk too about something that I think a lot of people just aren't familiar with, or they've forgotten, because the opioid crisis was so long ago. When in terms of like the task force, the police part of Operation Unite. What is a drug kingpin in a conspiracy? A drug kingpin is not just a street level dealer. It's the person or the small circle of people who sits at the top of a pyramid. In federal conspiracy cases, prosecutors don't have to prove someone physically sold the drugs. They just have to prove that person directed, funded, or organized others in a drug trade. This means someone could be called a kingpin if they launder money from the drug trade, control supply chains, who gets what, who distributes what, and where, use their position of authority, such as a judge, a sheriff, a rehab operator, etc., to protect the trade, silence whistleblowers, or punish rivals. Now, how does organized crime work in the system when the system itself is corrupt? Think of it like an octopus. The body is money and power, and each tentacle is a part of the system that protects and expands the operation. The sheriff and the police, the law enforcement side, they control arrests. They decide who gets busted and who gets a free pass. They can run the drugs themselves, seize property, and intimidate people. The prosecutor controls the charges, the plea deals, and who faces serious time. They can bury cases against insiders and come down hard on outsiders. The judge controls bond, sentencing, and evidence suppression. A corrupt judge can guarantee outcomes that protect the network, which is exactly what we've seen happen here for a long time. Probation and drug court, instead of being a path to recovery, drug court can become a revolving door. Ours sure has. And when you've got Ben Fields' sister overseeing drug court, and there were accusations and reports given in drug court that nobody listened to, that were dismissed, how come Ben's sister was not named in that civil suit? How come Judge Kraft and Robbie Kinzer were not named in that civil suit? How come they were not at least deposed? How come they were not deposed? I mean, I'm no lawyer,